Operator bands now rolling in. One hard breach removed from Bank, awaiting the final defender, banned out by W7M. And it's a soulless ban to go along with the Kaid on defense. Ying
goes out, applying pressure to Noodle. Leader's outside the building as well. He has found himself to be inside of that bottom server staircase, but they don't have any foothold yet.
Oh, Key atop of Blue with 1 kill, but traded back as 2 guns from W7M find their targets. KZ will scramble upstairs as the logic bomb goes off. He'll drop the hatch, but a missed opportunity from GK to equalize. Now KZ softened up as a nitro cell goes out. Noodle taken down by Fellapox. Gun in hand. Numbers now favoring W7M as they double up on the Saudi Arabian team. Trixton Leader, last 2 remaining. Leader inching into the bomb site, swatted away by JV92. Every single remaining member of W7M on the board. No team ace to be had, as Nade won't get a kill as he died earlier. Herd's engaging upstairs. Dies to Trix. Still fighting. Nitro Cell goes out. Missing an opportunity, but Trix with a nice rodeo on stock trading window. Gets the pick with 45 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a close one. It looked like it was a done deal, but all of a sudden they might have a way back with 40 seconds to go, but Trix so low in HP, and you see W7M, they got that crossfire on the hatch.
Fellapox finishes the job. Trix in a 1v. Hear them all get tossed out. Oh my, KZ looking away as the fire goes, the flash as well. Key first to die to KZ on this blue position. Noodle will need to swing in for assistance.
What?
Trix dies to the fire that was created by Hasham. And now KZ lined up for yet another Noodle. Too slow. Gets the pick, but ultimately just so far behind at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the round can be won or lost on the server staircase. In this particular case, statistically, that's a round victory for W7M just because KZ can get 2/3 kills in that particular position. And now with only 1 member covering, 1 has to plant, and there's still 2 C4s. There are still those fires being popped. It's not looking good.
Popped with 26 seconds to go, which means you have a 6-second window. Once that fire stops raging, they can feel it. They're so close. EE1D goes out, timer continuing to run away, and now Leader will stick the plant safety. There's a nitro cell, no coverage from Noodle. A hopeless position, Fellapox and Herd, the final 2 picks.
You see the outlaws here as well. Nobody's moving from W7M. They know they can't get grenaded from below. Nobody's really inside the building. The Pulse is roaming. He's got this confrontation and stays alive for now.
This is a battle to the death. KZ, though, dropping Hasham. No kills so far for a player who we expect to perform better than that.
Yep, and it's Hasham always lurking below, like he just did in that round, but usually comes out on top. The red pings are kind of coming through now for the attack inside, but they have no nades left. So all that downstairs presence, that downstairs control, it doesn't really matter anymore. So Geekay's entire first round attacking strategy, or first half rather, is completely in the dumpster now.
These smokes from Key's Capitao will go somewhere towards the back of the bomb site, maybe to cut off the hallway or even towards paper or janitor, depending on what you call it.
True.
Regional callouts differ. Key's gonna gamble his life on a very long-range engagement, but is worried about somebody over towards stock. I don't think he's wrong to expect that. He loads up one of the smoke bolts. Now sitting at top square. Again, good patience from W7M. Nobody really moving, but the mirror gets spotted. Hurts a bit of sloppiness as he exposes his back to Key, answered back from inside a conference by JV92, who now couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. Having some struggles, but winning right now on time. Trick falls, and then an immediate play, huge by JV92. And usually playing on rolls where you want to get at least a kill or 2 as often as possible in a round, especially when you're running the Finka. Grenades, again, going out without any real effectiveness. And again, the adrenal surges as well. So any chip damage done to GK will not be healed back up. Fellapox looking for kill number 6. Needle gets baited in by JV92. Here comes the fire from GK, but it's W7M again. JV92 on an absolute tear. Leader breaks the donut, first pick on the board, but KZ and Fellapox get the last 2. The timeout does nothing, and the drone to come out. Another logic bomb will be used. JV92 not too far off.
Triple crossfire.
Here's the swing up from Leader, but he loses the gunfight. You just can't have that happen. GK GK has the wherewithal. They know where these players at W7M are, and they are just failing at every single fight. Trixton Key, last two alive. GK get on the board this round by eliminating Felipox. Half the round to go, and it's all up to Key as Trix dies to Herds. Two silhouettes, not too far off from Felipox. Maybe a bit of hubris as now he goes for the engagement, losing out on some of the wall. Flashbangs go in, no immediate follow-up. GK cannot get bogged down on this position. Felipox hoping to control recoil. KZ drops suddenly. GK with the advantage. They need something to show that they're still in this match, and they've got it.
Yep.
They gotta keep going.
They're in the building. They got a small foothold on top square and stock room as well. Got a minute to go. No Val cams. 1C4 from JV, who's not below right now, but Hertz is looking for the swing and looking for the play.
Oh, he could possibly catch Trix from the back, and here's the swing out! And a drop, another was as well over in the same area. JV92 will likely lose this fight, never mind. A bit of a puzzling interaction as JV92 searches for his 10th kill.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
GK falling by the wayside. Nade on the board now. Hashom without a kill. GK without a round. And they're about to run into Hertz.
That's tough.
And it's GK without a hope. Map point for W7M as they go
There's one gray area for the attackers right now. They don't know if open area is clear. Noodle shoots some shots there, drops down the head, so we know that he's now off that position. He's gonna force the rest of the defenders back to the bomb site and play out this round in a 3v3.
EMP goes down as JV92 with double digits. We'll wait for that hard destruction to go. Nade missing an opportunity on the stairs, re-engaging with the sidearm out. Trixt is gone, so is JV92 amidst the smoke. KZ charging on in. Nade taking some damage. KZ will need to clutch out. Missing his opportunity. It will not be a perfect first map. To help W7M on this entry. Not much of this map has been cracked open, but GK not showing up at all on the radar at W7M, not till JV92 is out-dueled by leader. Trix still roaming now over by Tellers. Wasting time. Nitro Cell goes out, and the shotgun is brought to the doorstep of Felipox. 5v3 with GK holding on for another minute.
They're fighting back. I love this from GK. And now they know they got the advantage. Now they sit tight. They're forcing again. Time's an issue, utility's an issue, and now they know what the whereabouts are of two members of W7M. They can establish those crossfires, fall back, or stick around if they have to.
KZ inching up. Noodle, another freebie! Defender-sided map, it sure looks. A flawless first half, answered by a flawless round of GK. To be back-to-back defending champions, but GK has something to say about its first kill for Hasham!
That's gotta feel good. Now it's a 5v5. Oh! Second as well! Straight to the montage.
One tap.
Yep. It's beautiful. That's more like the player that has Hashom is. Glad the crowd gets to see it because he's been fired up in the first and second phase of this major.
Cannot allow the shakes to start hitting you if you're W7M. Again, teams underestimate GK at their own peril. W7M came off so strong, winning those 6 rounds in a row. They cannot afford to take their foot off of that accelerator. But so far, not a single round has been won by the attackers. A daunting task for either team, but right now, it's incumbent upon W7M to show that they are the team that can break that streak. Maybe not this round, though. It's just Felipox and JV92. GK just finished with a flawless round. They won't get it this time as Key dies. JV92 reduced to a shadow of himself. What is that Kiba placement?
All right. Calm down, Hasham.
Completely cordoning off that portion of the map. Goodbye, Felipox. JV92 over towards paper. Cycling around, and it's Hasham.
Okay.
Blue, JV92 with the pistol out. That's not how you play Montaigne. What's going on here?
It's breaking the meta. I mean, if he opens the door... Wait a second. Distraction. Oh, what?
Oh, that's not the usual way to use a shield, but there's multiple shields there now. KZ watching as Herds goes for a diffuser for multiple nitro cells. Not to avail, but Key will take matters into his own hands. All 3 kills so far to be had for the Valkyrie of GK. Bellapox now tagged in, watching the breach. That talent shield still there. Bellapox can try again. No nitro cells remaining. Engagements will have to be had directly as KZ watches over. Noodle will not let it happen. This is going to get really ugly. It's anybody's game. KZ in a 1v2. GK cannot throw bodies.
The cap is out. W7M, they want this 5v5 execute. They don't want to get kills right now. They're comfortable just getting to the objective itself.
If I'm GK, I'm a bit worried with how much damage I'm taking. Noodle drop now, but still recoverable potentially. Key sees the endless amount of bodies drop, but there's just so much coverage. W7M seemingly fixing their issues. Has shown to clutch a 1v5, but a flawless end to this first map by W7M. They deny the
W7M. Surprise. Didn't see that one coming. Fear or respect?
Fear or respect?
None. Ooh. But as well to ensure that if a kind clock trick was happening, it gets shut down immediately. So now W7M, they got everything they want. Their next step now is choose, are we gonna go for blue attack? And it's gonna be a kitchen hatch drop because the hatch has not yet been opened up. But there's more Excaliburs from JV92's pocket, 10 more to go.
40 seconds left, but another body will hit the floor from GK. As Trickster's down for the count. Denade, who tosses in a grenade. Noodle gets the refrag before soldiering away, losing half of his HP. He was involved in an early altercation as well. GK losing the safety they had in Church, but firing back as Noodle is good for 3 before being put in the ground by Bellapox. Now leader's next in line, but he looks the wrong way. The opening created by W7M. So far flummoxing GK. Hashom with the smart class is in! Bellapox seals the deal in round number 1.
Stock it actually, at least it would have been very, very close, but he knows better. He peels back, keeps it in pocket, can eye something else instead. That church wall perhaps. The info now is, defenders no church, oh, dirt tunnel is clear.
What was that from
Blue
Noodle?
is under
How does he get away from KZ and Blue?
He's running back and forth. This nade, that gets the injury, that could be a plan set up.
Doesn't get anything. Bellapox will attempt again. The smoke of Key right now inside of dirt. The drop from the Osa. Nade somehow surviving. W7M striking twice. Noodle with 1 kill. Key attempting to stop the diffuser from going down. Not successful so far. As Noodle is just playing the keep away game. Nade with the diffuser in hand. It's all up to Hashom who dies. W7M so formidable.
They're not going to breach that wall, at least not yet. They're going to go for the roam clear instead from CC over.
Noodle still holding court at top red. Thrown in his way, Tricks down below, but gets punished by Bellapox, who's yet to die so far on this map. I might have spoken a bit too soon as a flash now goes out and Noodle escapes with his life intact.
He's out. That's smart. They get the opening kill with Spawn Peak earlier, they get that follow-up trade now, they got that numbers advantage now. You can sacrifice the roam, there's no shield, there's no like reinforcements really, they haven't invested that much of that portion of the map. So it's pretty weak. Instead, run back to bar, up the main stairs he will go and play that 4v3 on side. It's a very strong bump side to set up those crossfires on this gym defense.
JV92 will now head over towards the gym or bedroom windows, depending which one he chooses to engage from. As players from GK have eluded them, staying out of reach. A nice pre-fire that has shown it's his mark on the board far earlier than we saw on bank. Only 2 remain from W7M. They've taken Hashom out, but with 30 seconds left. The bigger issue now is getting into the site. Getting the diffuser down. Noodle decides to swing again. He likes these engagements. W7M being chipped away at. Nade down for the count. Key, the final 2 picks. Now over towards construction. Single Selman waiting for a kill from construction. Nobody wants to give it to him. KZ picked off early yet again. Logic bombs go out maybe to hold GK in place as they move their way through gym. Key drone down. Hunted down. Two separate players engaging, but he's managing to get away. That's your own teammates. That's not supposed to happen.
It's not, and there's one more rubber.
And he pays for it, Nick.
They didn't drone it out. I mean, this is sloppy from W7M.
Herds sending numbers as close as they can, back to even, but still GK doubling up on W7M with a ton of time left. Hunting down below, but able to find much. Most players from GK have coalesced around the bomb site upstairs. Fellapox not too far removed, but he'll wade through construction. He'd opened it up earlier on.
Yeah, but I mean, how do you break this apart? You gotta win some crazy gunfights if you're Fellapox, because Hertz is downstairs, so he's all alone.
I show him holding that really tight angle, and now Gumines will go out as well. I don't know if Fellapox is aware of how close proximity is. Super shorty in hand to two Gumines directly through the door. It really does pack a punch, but just not enough. Fellapox walking away with a single point of HP. Toxic canister will reduce him to nothing, but it's the SMG-11 to do that instead. Herds charging up red stairs. Another toxic gas canister tossed out. Herds taking damage, but still walking forwards. Not looking through the drone hole. Tearing strips through Herds.
Yeah, he's just moving, beeping and bopping. He's weaving this top floor around. He's moving a lot, but he stays alive, and has Shom downstairs finds JV92 as well.
A Shom on the board. Noodle drops, that's what he gets, but there's again a bit of sloppiness. They're just falling by the wayside. I mean, if you're going to run a Mute Mozzie combo, you're gonna be able to capitalize off a lack of information, and that's what GK is doing. W7M really don't have an answer for the Mute and Mozzie that we see, and this is like 2020. Oh, nice nade by Nade, living up to his namesake. This is like 2020 Siege right now.
Yeah.
With Mute and Mozzie dominating Clubhouse.
Yeah, and they go for Capital, no Jackals. It's like they know or should know the roam is very present, but they go for util basement, bomb site hitting operators instead. It's a bit of a misjudge there from W7M.
Bomb has been located.
A Shom on this tight angle inside of Moto. Waiting for one of the two remaining players from W7M to press forward, but they decide that that's not the play to be had. Instead, over towards Stock they'll go. 3 sets of track singers available for the gridlock of Nade. Grenades 2, EMP drops. Grenade tossed in, down towards blue, no target to be had. W7M now struggling. Fighting against shadows. Tricked with the nitro cell, positioned. And if thrown so gracefully, could do damage. Nade shoots it away, but you gotta walk through 2 areas that are being watched quite intently by GK. They get one, Trix gets both. 3 rounds in a row, GK with the lead. Now you're gonna bring an operator who doesn't really have that high of a pick rate so far, and that's Thermite. Or sorry, that's Maverick to accompany Thermite.
Yep, it's a nice counter. Wait,
up
for it, yep.
And Herds will sprint on in, JV92 is dead, GK reading into this, winning the duels. Hitting their marks, Fellapox trying his best, it's not good enough. Nade is almost in the bomb site. 3 players from GK remain. Attempting a duel, giving his position away. They got him on cam. We've only got the perspective of one, but the rest of GK can close in as need be. Nade will likely play for picks with a little over a minute to go.
Close. I mean, Nade's looking for it. Holding the angles, waiting for the inexperienced players of GK to make that swing and make that mistake and isolate the 1v1s, but they're not going to give it to him.
Halfway through the defuse plant, there's a nitro cell to go out. Nade concerned with different angles as Shom gets the final kill.
Pace right now. They're quick in the building, but they lost a member early to a spawn peak, basically, or to him walking dirt early. Now they open up the hatches, breaking the soft door, etc. With a minute and 14 to go, their pace is actually really good and really quickly. It hurts. He's pulling a Noodle, but he doesn't get away with his life intact.
If anybody knows that position, it's Noodle, who did the exact same thing himself. This time he said, no, I'm the only person who gets to escape from blue. And I'm gonna make you pay for it! 3 3 kills to be had from the same position. W7M started this round off well, but it won't end well.
The map, clear out JV or strike elsewhere, because right now they're kind of stalling. They don't want to do that, so they gotta stop making a proactive play and take down JV preferably.
Hashom now trudging up the catwalk stairs. Impact goes out. Damage to be done. The gas missing, but there's the ping. Still trying to bait JV92 into this engagement. GK are losing time. They have to do something to deal with this Montaigne. And there we go. You gotta be shitting me! How did Hashom win that? Advantage now favoring GK with 30 seconds left. They've got a wide open B bomb site, but they have to worry about the cross at the top of red. Hashom still working his way forward. He's got all this map control that he freed up earlier on. KZ now dropped as well. Smoke goes out. Hashom will die to that. Diffuser in the hands of Leader, so you don't have to worry too much. Nade in a very pivotal spot. KZ still down. Nade will go down below. He's with Fellapox, but they have no post plant. Followed up on. The Nitro Cell has claimed their own teammate. Shotgun out. The GK get away with it.
I'm speaking on behalf of the crowd here.
Oh.
There's no way it's gonna be a Borrigan.
This play from Key, waiting for the Solus of Hertz.
Beautiful.
Baited in. It's KZ though to take all the fire and all the smoke.
Deploying code.
A follow-up logic bomb. Hertz so persistent in this spot in bathroom. It's on the razor's edge. Hertz and JV combining for 5 kills. Pretty much tells the full story. Shield on the back, nade with sidearm in hand. Taking out Hashom, now there's a smoke to conceal Herds' position. EMP goes in, Herds still stuck in this spot. Do they know it though? Down goes Noodle as JV92 is there. The defenders winning their engagements. GK still in this though. Nade drops, JV92 does as well. All onto the shoulders of Leader. In a 1v2, a very precarious position. The top of main stairs, Herds has pulled out the shotgun. Leader at full HP. He's out dusted by Fellapox. W7M break the streak. They're still in this clubhouse map. Has been phenomenal through both maps so far. Might be hard to penetrate the Brazilian market because they don't often speak English, but I mean, Fellapox has been doing a great job of tying that in. Hold on a second here. Noodle drives. He's taking matters into his own hands. He doesn't want this match to go on any longer than it needs to. Now W7M's been boxed out entirely. Noodle dropped. W7M actually winning. They spot Hashom in the post plant. Leader with a big pick. Here's one. Thunderous footsteps above as Fellapox walking down main stairs. Leader pivoting, but he loses the duel. Hashom in a 1v2. The timer running. GK could win this one. It's real ugly. Hashom giving his position away, but the youngster buckles under pressure, and W7M.
Exactly what GK brought to the table, but nades are coming out. Marks though.
Better coordination this time, but KZ is still up there. There's a yokai as well. A bit of disorientation. There's no way Hashom pulls out. Oh, no. I was gonna say he doesn't do it again, right? No, Leader's there instead. Key the first to go down on side of GK. JV92 still wounded. Nade swings the breach. He dies to Leader. Herds is the only one standing. GK just need a single kill. That's it. Inside of cash. Maybe some utility to be had for the Echo. This will be a waiting game. The Monty's there as well. JV92 bleeds out. It really is all up to Herds in this position. As GK will run on in. They're sure giving ample opportunity, but Hashom sends us to map 3. Lose to a team who's in the playoffs for the first time?
As the reigning major champions? I don't think so. Not at all. And what a place to go for the final map in this first best of 3 series. Oregon, a map that really speaks well. Laying on the floor, waiting for a swing, but W7M, they aren't giving them any openings right now. They're playing very far back and very relaxed inside itself.
Nade tossed in. Look at where Noodle is. He can strike from inside a laundry. Tricked on the ground, spotted by Herds. and dealt with quite handily. The bees pinging away at these players from W7M. Keep is still in pocket, 40 seconds remaining. Fire going out as KZ looks for a kill towards Laundry.
The thing is, with 30 seconds left and attackers being forced out of the bomb, that's still 2 freezer, 1 bottom Laundry. It's gonna be ugly and it's gonna get messy, and you gotta hope for GK they can hit their shots because they got 4 members with a double crossfire locking them down.
KZ is still inside a freezer, timer running out. Herds taking everybody hostage. KZ and JV Herds doesn't move a muscle. Doesn't take any damage from that either as he pulls out sidearm of the SMG-12, and now it's time to go as he gets droned. Make that information no longer relevant. Now it's Key taking some damage. Felipox falling all the way back towards the bottom of Blue Tower stairs.
A lack of IQ here with a triple swing.
Oh! Leader gets one before being dragged down by JV92. Uh-oh. Small advantage for W7M. Felipox giving his position away. Still in back tower. Nade trading some HP for a kill onto Asham. Tricks doing the same onto Nade. Key, last man standing with case in hand, miles away from the rest of his team. He sees the Warden. Herds looks in the wrong direction. This is far more winnable than it might seem. Key's got his hands full. Over towards Attic, and Felipox doesn't move a muscle. 2-0 for W7M.
It's very much a case of finding your footing.
Hope that this doesn't happen. Because if GK are not the most confident on their attack, a 6-0 first half from W7M is very much a possibility. Losing leader is not the start that you want for GK, as now Noodle follows up. Top of white stairs. Herd still taking full advantage of this. KZ on the board as well. Dropped as there's an adrenal surge to give Trixton Asham a bit more HP as now Nades sail on in. Will that bounce and kill KZ? No, it won't. He's still alive.
Impressive. I mean, that could be not round defining, but it sure sucks. But the ram drone, the boogie drone, it did a bit of damage. It didn't get the kill.
Sails on in, and look at KZ cannot make it through, I don't believe. A rush in from Trixt is greeted by Nade. They started off with a flawless round. W7M looking to do the exact same. Sham waiting now, 45 seconds left. Softening up Herds, KZ will bleed out before the timer can end. No flawless round to be had. Go towards elbow. Noodle's advance has been stopped, and now the fires and the gas next to him will cause some problems. Leader gets on the board first. A good opening pick from GK. They lose as Sham down in meeting. Herds and KZ now doubling up as there goes the Blitz.
Yeah, losing the thing on the room is not ideal. And Blitz is down for the count too, so they can't get back into elbow, back into blue. They're locked outside again, so the initial push worked out, but the follow-up wasn't there. There wasn't support, it wasn't successful. And now, adaptation on the fly. What's your next move? Trix got big cow tower control. That's all they have to work with. Okay, Leader's on freezer stairs somehow, but they don't know where the roamers are, but they know KC's upstairs.
You ever look at something and wonder how it got there?
I wondered that with Leader there.
Yeah,
I did.
there you go.
How did he do that?
Very spread out now at the moment. As GK will tackle this map. It's almost as if they were 3 independent players, not a unit themselves. Leader works his way down freezer stairs, and Trix will try to link up with him. There's another E1D to go. The final one used by the Lion is now Key. Sees the lesion of KZ, but seems quite surprised by that. Leader from freezer stairs now over towards lobby. Back up towards armory stairs, where KZ roams. Trix in a similar spot. The 2 remaining players from GK will work together down through freezer.
They're rushing it down. I mean, they know that the roamer is collapsing behind them, so they just gotta full send it here.
And the Mira's there. The Vector will chew through 1 and 2.
They get armory control, so that's done for now. But now comes the gunfights.
And Noodle's feeling this. But no money in the world could buy him a kill at the moment.
Impact out.
His leader's next in line for Herds, who's turned things around from that second map. Hasham breaks his streak in the better way. And picks up another for his trouble as KZ is no more down below the advantage. Swinging in favor of GK with those 2 quick picks.
Hashoma has only one kind of speed. It's either not moving at all or just going really, really quickly. Either getting 0 kills or always getting multiple. And JV tries a flank but gets shut down immediately. He stays alive, takes a fair bit of damage as he runs back to Big Tower.
15 kills are off the board for W7M with Herds and KZ dead. 6 kills to be had between the 3 remaining players. 1 shy of the total kills for GK as an entire team. Fellapox will get droned out in between a rock and a hard place, but manages to survive with life intact. A swing from Leader, met by JV92, bites off a bit more than he can chew. Trickst is next up. Fellapox 4-1. Nade gets his own, and now it's Nade versus Hisham in a 1v1.
Oh, play it slowly. Got a minute to work with. They need this round so badly for GK, and it's all on Hisham's shoulders to find this final kill onto Nade inside a master bedroom.
You can tell who the crowd favors as Hisham gets a window into the positioning of Nade. If he wants to, Nade has the rotate. He can go for that. Hisham does not have the diffuser, so Nade will need to survive for the final 35 seconds. Out goes the drone, and Nade wins it on the swing.
You can see how much respect that W7M are paying us on the server. They're not taking massive risks. They're not making any stupid plays or disrespectful plays. They're playing a solid game of Siege, but it's key this time. Finally getting opening kill for his side, but it's Nade off the board. He's only 4-2. He's not that final raid boss like Hertz with 11 kills to his name, so they're gonna need more. And more importantly, Noodle has to find the scoreboard.
Hisham is perfectly lined up for Herds, who might have picked the wrong place to go, losing his ADS, and will now be run over. As Noodle trades with Herds, he gets on the board, but only a single kill in the first half for Noodle.
What an incredible shot, and such a valuable trade, but it keeps going. The Rovers did not fall back, they stuck around for too long, and now it's a 4v2 in favor of GK.
Hisham hitting the adrenal surge. Won't do much to help Leader. It's JV92 softening up Hisham. He's the last one left. He knows that someone's over there. Get his attention. Nicely played by JV92 to control the recoil and punish Hisham from that spot. Diffuser in the hands of Trickst, as he and Key can commandeer the bomb site, get the diffuser down. Key for covering support, but there's the shotgun from above. Super Shorty out of munitions. JV92 has to go back to the SMG. They've got drones or intel up there. Diffuser goes down. JV drone. Key gives GK their first round.
The right beat on things, he might shut down Herds inside of lobby.
Oh, and Herds will now go hunting. Some struggles onto Leader, who's got all those Kiba barriers in back pocket. He's got the nade, and it drops. Key will have to reposition. There's an adrenal surge to get him back up. It does no use, though. As now the shotgun is out for Key, still fishing for a kill. He'll get it on the hatch. So long, KZ. Key still in this spot. Doing double duty, losing some of the wall. The safety inside a garage will be no more. As 2 players from W7M get the job done.
Valiant effort, finding 2 picks, Finger and the nerf. No grenades left and valuable gadgetry as well. A minute to go, he's actually set his team up for a favorable 3-3. They got the mirror windows, they got a C4, they got 3 keeper barriers in pocket as well. They can reshape this bomb site and keep those crucial spots alive because Leader didn't die early in the round in the freezer staircase roam. So, with W7M, they have 1 win condition. Fellapox on the capital. The 2 smokes and the 2 fires is the only real way they can find or create an opening for themselves that doesn't rely on GK making a mistake themselves.
GK expecting this blue push now with only 30 seconds left on the clock. Trickst throwing out the nitro cell, collapsed upon. Puzzling engagement he walks away from successfully. Leader lost by B. Bomb, another will fall. Nade perfect inside of the site, looking for a third. Hisham will reveal himself to Fellapox. Couple maps away from being world champions.
Oh, they're rushing.
And this might be a quick end for KZ and Fellapox, that is. Trick's Nitro Cell completely blows up any chance of W7M pouncing upon the unsuspecting defenders.
They're not done, they want more. Hurries is found, somehow just made his way in.
Wait! How in this round?
They should know. I mean, yeah, the 2 members started C4, but surely it's not just 2 people rushing the bomb side. There's gotta be a follow-up. And Hurts on 15 kills now. Again, leading his team forward, putting himself 3v3. We can make this work. We can still win this and go 7-1. That's where they want to be. That's what we're gonna try and do.
Nitro Cell! Herds dies to Noodle. It was read by W7M, but could not be course corrected, as Nade missed the opportunity out of the Nitro Cell. Now to follow up onto the man who threw it himself. Hasham taking out JV92, Nade dies, there's still hope.
Has to get in to get that diffuser pendant down first.
And there he is, he's off to the races, running on in, and with 2 minutes left, Bellapox will attempt the defuse.
They don't know.
JV92 goes down. Key trapped in this position, Nade finishing him off, all hell breaks loose. As now Bellapox throws out another smoke. Herds dies to Noodle. So far, Geekay coming out ahead in the post plant. The Blitz tussling with Trickst. Bellapox on the ground, can't make his way through. It's total calamity, total mayhem inside of the server. But the time will continue to favor W7M. Leader pops on the diffuser to the middle. Can they survive him in time? The smoke stops. They're killing themselves. And Geekay hangs on by a thread. Nade's got a freebie right now. There goes the toxic canister. Damage is done. There's a bit of a concussive blast. Over by flag or split, depending on how you call it. A rare Ella sighting on Oregon. Used to be far more common on that pillar position. The smoke now being threatened as Nade walks in. You're kidding me, Key. And he pulls off another double duty. That's enough. Buried inside a meeting. KZ giving W7M a chance. Will now grab the cams as it's a 3v3 with a minute to go. Down goes Leader. Oh, GK, you've got some troubling prospects. The blinded Herds dies down. Trickst will need to win this. He's in a 1v1 against JV. JV with diffuser now going for the plant. Trickst to rotate around. He has to run out of the way, and he does so remarkably well. A game of cat and mouse. JV will attempt it again. In a safe position. Trickst closing in. He hears the no. Oh! But JV92 will break the hearts of a whole region. They are the kings for a reason. W7M, the defending major champions, win 2-1.
What a heartbreaking way to go out. The one